What's happening, everybody? I'm Allie Burns from Picks Parlays, and this is a show called Total Chaos, where I take these two professional handicappers. I give them 5 college football games that are going down this Saturday, December the 4th. They're going to tell me if they go over or under. Up first, I've got Tim Earl from Earl Sports Bets. How's it going, Tim?
Oh, can't complain. Been once again killing college basketball. We're up like 50-something units on the year, so keep on rolling through that. And we get championship weeks and bowls. And I know East Carolina's in the Military Bowl. Don't know who they're facing yet, but we're going to Maryland later this month. So it's a big time of the year, and I'm excited for it.
It's exciting stuff. Yes, it is. Dan Kaiser, are you as excited as we are?
I am, man. It's championship weekend. I'm always looking forward to that. I've got a tough competition here with Mr. Tim here in Earl Sports. So, I'm gonna have to bring my best here.
Yep, bring that A game, Dan Kaiser, the professor. So anyone just joining us, before we get started, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. We do tons of free content at the Picks and Parlays channel every day. You don't want to miss any of it. All right, we're starting off in the Mountain West. Utah State takes on San Diego State. 48.5, and they are playing this in San Diego, right? A lot of these are going to be neutral site games. I believe this one is in San Diego. The total's 49.5. Tim, what do you got on it?
I'm going to start by going under. I think this one's just going to be more of a defensive back and forth type game. Both of these two teams have been really trending under lately. 7 out of their 12 games each have gone under. And when it comes to championship week, I think most of these will be more defensive. No team wants to make a mistake on defense, especially in the big games. So I'm going to go under in this one. I think we see maybe like a 24-17 type game.
All right. Dan, do you agree or disagree with that?
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with them. You look at this Utah State team. This is going to be the toughest, probably the toughest team they played all season. San Diego has one of the best defenses in college football. And I think, I think this number, you look at Utah State's offensive numbers, I think this number is a little bit inflated because of what they can or have done on offense. But as he said, as well as Utah State plays on offense, they've gone under in 6 of their last 9 games. So I think San Diego's going to run the ball, keep the ball away from Utah State. And yeah, I like this game under.
All right. Moving on. My Houston Cougars are taking on Craig Trapp's Cincinnati Bearcats. Now, this one is not being played at Cincinnati, right? I knew this at some point, but it's gone now.
I don't remember. I'll look it up.
Yeah. Okay. So, Dan, you start us off here. 52.5 is your number. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm taking the under in this one also.
Cincinnati. Sorry, this is at Cincinnati. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, I'm going to take the under in this one also. Cincinnati, they've struggled at some at times in the first half. Especially in the first quarter against some of these teams. They've gone under in 5 of their last 6 games. When these two teams have played, they've gone under 4 in the last 6 head-to-head meetings. And Houston's defense, they played well this year. They seem to get undervalued, but I think they're going to step up in this one. They want to show that they are just as good as Cincinnati's defense, at least in this conference. So I like the under.
I'm taking the points with Houston all day is what I'm doing. Tim Earl, what do you think about this one?
Well, I think we'll have a winner in this one. I'm going to go over. These are two big offenses. Cincinnati's number 8 in the league. They're averaging about 39.5 points a game. On the opposite side, Houston's been having a good offense as well. They're averaging about 38.5. So they're both top 10 offenses in college football in terms of points per game. And I think we get a back and forth crazy game where we're not really going to see as much defense as we would expect. So 52.5, it's actually gone down and opened up at 55. So I'm going to take it over this number.
Okay, here's the one everybody's talking about. Georgia versus Alabama. They're playing this one in Georgia where the Atlanta Falcons play football. That's where they're at. 49.5 is the number on this one. And Tim, it's on you.
Yeah, big game. Everybody's going to get excited about it. It's going to be boring. I'll be quite frank. This is going to be a boring defensive game. I think it could be something similar to back when Alabama played LSU and there was a 9-6 type game. Because looking at Georgia, I think the most they've let up this year was 17. and that was to Tennessee, and even that one was a blowout. So I don't really think Georgia's going to let much up against Alabama, especially as young as Alabama is. And Alabama just struggled to beat Auburn. It took them 4 overtimes to beat Auburn. So, no, I don't think this one's going to be high scoring. Georgia's going to run the ball, and we're going to get a low scoring under game for this one.
Dan, agree? Oh, crap. I never put that up there like that. Dan, do you agree or disagree on that one?
I probably couldn't disagree more, to be honest, and I'm probably going to look foolish when this one's over. but no, to be honest, I don't know. Alabama, they're putting up 42.7 points a game, number 2 ranked passing offense in the conference. To be honest, I think you can throw the paper away. They are the best passing offense in this conference. I mean, Mississippi State's it's a different kind of passing game. You got 2 probably NFL receivers that Bryce Young's throwing to. Georgia hasn't faced Georgia's defense is great. I'm not knocking it, but they haven't faced this kind of offense yet. And my thing is as long as Alabama can block for 3 seconds and give Bryce Young to throw the ball, I think Alabama's going to have a lot of success throwing the ball deep against this defense. And, I think Bama's is going to come out and test this defense early and often. And if they do get a couple quick scores, my only worry is Georgia doesn't score enough to put this game over. So I'm taking the over in this one.
Over, we're going. All right. So Pitt
roll damn tide.
No.
So you're on the Bama side and you're on the Georgia side.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
All right, fair enough. So we've got Pitt versus Wake Forest. The total on this one is 71. Dan, keep on a rocking me, baby. What do you got?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably going to go a little against the grain in this one. I mean, you have 2 potent offenses going in this one, but you can't overlook this Pittsburgh defense that's only given up 23.3 points a game. Their main thing is they don't allow teams to run the ball against them. They're just giving up 93 yards a game on the ground, and if they can continue to do that, you'll turn Wake Forest into a one-dimensional team, which I don't think they'll do well against this Pittsburgh defense. Wake gives up a ton of points, but I just don't think they'll score enough. Wake will score enough in this one, so I'm taking the under.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of overs on that one, and this one is played at Bank of America in Charlotte, North Carolina, by the way. And Tim, what do you think about this one?
Yeah, I'm going against it. I'm going over. I just can't take an under with these 2 offenses. Wake Forest has been scoring a crazy amount of points a game. Pitt's been scoring too. I know they've got better. Their defense has gotten better over the last couple of weeks, but this is still a situation where I could see this one being a 42-45 type game going back and forth. And with the ACC this year, it's not that really a strong conference and not really strong defenses. So I'm going to go over. I think this one's going to be a shootout.
A shootout, he says. All right, Michigan versus Iowa. They're playing this one in Indianapolis where the Colts play, I believe. 43.5. Tim, you're rocking along.
I'm going to go under, and it's more of I don't really think we're going to see much offense. Iowa hasn't really had much offense this year in general, and their defense has been solid. Michigan, we did just see a big week from Michigan last time against Ohio State. That game went over. They ended up throwing for like 5 touchdowns or whatever the case in that game. But I like the under in this one, but I'm going to be on Iowa. I will be on Iowa for this game. I'll tell you that now. It's a letdown spot for Michigan. I don't really think we see much from Michigan, and I'll be on Iowa plus 11 and the money line. But I like the under in this game.
Yeah, I'm on Iowa all day here. Dan Kaiser, we know you're not a Michigan fan. You're a Michigan State man. What do you think is going to happen in this game? Over or under 43.5?
I agree with him. I think this game's going to go under also. Again, they're in a letdown spot here. But also, I don't think Michigan is going to be able to run the ball against us Iowa defense like they did against Ohio State. 2 years ago, these 2 teams played, and it was 10-3. Both teams like to control the ball on the ground. They don't like to put their quarterbacks in positions to turn the ball over. And that's the thing. If Iowa can control Michigan's running game, and you make McNamara throw the ball. I mean, Iowa, at the beginning of the season, they had a lot of success at turning teams over. So I think that the only worry in this game would be a lot of if there are turnovers in short fields. But I think because both teams are going to be relying on the running game and keep this game close, this game definitely goes under the total.
Under we go. Okay, last one. USC is at California. That's where they're going to be, 57.5. This isn't actually a championship game. This is a makeup game from a COVID situation. So just to make that clear for everybody. But we're still going to talk about it because we can still bet on it. And that's what we really care about here. 57.5 is the number. Dan, what do you think?
Yeah, there's a lot of new interest in USC because of Lincoln Riley being there, but he's not coaching in this game.
No. So,
but take that as it is. But, both teams love to throw the ball, and both teams' defenses aren't very good. It's the last game of the season. It's I don't know. It's one of those things. What do you make of this? It's the last game of the season that doesn't mean anything. So do both teams care, or are both teams going to go out and leave it all on the field just to get one last win? In saying that, USC defense, they just can't tackle. So I hope Lincoln Riley has some plans for that next year. But for this game, I'm taking the over.
The over. I believe it is senior night for Cal. So, I mean, they might have that to play for. Just throwing that out there. All right, Tim, what do you got here?
Yeah, this one was an ugly game. I saw this one 4-7, 4-7. That's not a championship. No, this one's I guarantee this one's the degenerate special. This one's at 11 o'clock at night on Saturday. So I'm not going to really be betting this one, but I guess lean towards the over. Maybe these two teams try to score a little bit, but I really have no feel on this one. There's probably no motivation besides on the Cal side, which will make sense because Cal has actually moved from a 1.5-point dog to a 4.5-point favorite. So line movement in this one, but I'll agree with Dan for this one. I'm going to go over. It's just I'm not going to be on this one. I'll say that right now.
Yeah. Only degenerates bet the 11 p.m. game. Okay.
I bet it before, but
I definitely won't be watching this one. That's for sure.
Yeah, no.
I'm not staying up late for this. Yeah, it's not that I haven't bet on many Hawaii games in my time, but I don't watch them. That's the difference. All right, so let's do a little recap. I want to remind everyone, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications if you haven't already. Tim Earl, find him on Twitter at BetsEarl, and also subscribe to their YouTube channel, Earl Sports Bets. You can also find him at earlsportsbets.com. Let me put that little promo in there real quick. Tim, tell everyone about the new website and what's going on there.
Oh yeah, we're earlsportsbets.com. It's a sister site of Picks and Parlays. All the Picks and Parlays cappers are over there. So if you guys are interested, check out. Even if you don't go and buy anything, just go ahead and check out the website. It's fresh up and running, and we're excited for it. There's a bunch of leaderboards that me and Nick are now all over, which is fantastic. That right when the website gets up, me and Nick are right up there. So. Fantastic. And use the promo code, use the link in the description or whatever, and you can get our 7-day package for $49 only on the Earl Sports Bet site.
Yes, it's a killer deal. And if you hit this link, earlsportsbets.com/promo, and then use the promo code CHAMP, CHMAMP, saves you 20% off. I think it comes to like $40 for something that's regularly $120 for 7 days of tons of picks. So,
yep.
Yeah, congratulations, guys. Excellent work. And if you're looking for Dan Kaiser, you can find him on Twitter at Dan Kaiser Sports. He's also at the Picks and Parlays website selling his premium plays. Dan, what kind of stuff do you have in store for this week?
It's just, to me, it's just championship weekend Saturday and then NFL Sunday. I'm sticking with those. I'm just basically sticking with those until they're over or until college football is over, then dive into everything else.
Beautiful. That's the way. That's how I like to do it too. I don't need to like flood my brain with every single sport going on at a time. There's the ones I like, and there's the ones I don't. That's what I want to stick with. You're hot. You're hot. Okay, so let's recap. Utah State at San Diego State is 49.5, and they're both going under. Remember, when they agree on picks, those tend to be the money makers on the Total Chaos show. Go Cougars. Houston is at Cincinnati, 52.5. Dan goes under. Tim goes over. Georgia's at Alabama, 49.5. Tim goes under. Dan goes over. ACC Championship, Pitt at Wake Forest versus Wake Forest. The number 71, Dan goes under. Tim is going over that 71 points. Michigan versus Iowa, the total's 43.5, and they both say it's going under. USC at Cal, nothing to play for, 57.5 points. They're taking it over. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining the show. As always, excellent work out of both of you, and may the best capper win.
Thanks
Good
a
luck,
lot.
everyone.
Good luck, Tim.